Welcome back to Trends and Friends. We're here with Dr. Andrew Azab he's actually the chiropractor of All Family Chiropractic, and he's here to talk about some stretches that may come in handy, especially if you're going to be traveling over the next few weeks. So Dr. Andrew, thank you so much for being here.
Great, thank you for having me.
When we're traveling, you say that it's really important for us to do some stretches. Why is that?
Well, a lot of times with prolonged trips, your back can stiffen up. Stretches are one of the things that you can do during your stops.
Okay.
But a good rule of thumb is to stop every 2 hours minimum if you're not having any back pain.
Okay.
If you are currently having back pain, then I would limit that to 1 hour. Without stopping, getting out of the car, walking around for 3 or 4 minutes. You don't have to stop for 15 or 20.
Okay.
3 or 4 minutes, do a couple stretches, get back in the car.
That makes sense. Okay, and now that is just to keep your body from stiffening up in being in that same position for such a long time.
That's right. Whether you're driving or whether you're a passenger, the same rules apply.
Okay, now I know you've got a couple of stretches that you recommend we do. Are there certain stretches you would do if you're driving versus if you're flying?
Yeah, flying is going to be kind of restricted because you don't necessarily have the room to do some of those stretches.
Yeah.
You might be able to do one of them.
Okay.
But unless you're in first class and you got plenty of room, you might be able to do both. But for most people, that's not going to be the case.
Well,
these are most for driving.
Okay.
If you're in a vehicle.
And even if you are flying, it's always good to get up and walk around a bit too. That's kind of our rule of thumb, and we'll kind of stretch a little bit, just do just a little something, just to not stiffen up. But I want to practice some of these that you recommend you do if you're driving.
Yes. Stop the car first.
Okay.
Don't do this while you're driving. Pivot, and one of the things you can do is just bend forward.
Okay.
And let your knees touch your chest and pull your knees towards your chest.
Okay.
Okay. If you're having any knee problems, hold underneath your knees. Okay.
All right.
And then the other thing that you can do is just take one leg up.
Okay.
And cross it over your other leg. Pull it first towards the same shoulder.
Okay.
And then towards the opposite shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. As always, consult your health professional to make sure
Right.
that's especially if you're having any pain or discomfort.
Okay.
To make sure that those exercises are safe for you.
Makes sense. Is there any reason why you wouldn't do that, even if you hadn't seen your chiropractor or your physician? If you're already feeling some pain or something like that, what would you recommend?
I would definitely get checked by a health professional if you're having significant pain. Pain can be due to a lot of different things, and you want to make sure that those exercises are safe for you. There's not something else where you shouldn't be doing those exercises. So that's always a caveat.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Any other tips for those who are traveling over the holidays?
Yes. A lot of people when they first get to their destination, their first instinct is to let's unload the car.
Yeah.
So your back is going to be stiffest after you're doing all that sitting in the car. And then that's when it's the most susceptible to injury. If you go from a very, very stiff back and try to, lift a whole bunch of heavy stuff with it, you can injure it very easily. One of the things that I recommend people do is they walk around a little bit, get checked into their hotel, or say hi to the folks that they're visiting, walk around a little bit, and then after 15 or 20 minutes later, or at least 5 or 10, then go try to unload the car. And then your back will have loosened up a little bit and be much less susceptible to injury. One of the most common scenarios is somebody travels for a long time, gets out of the car, let's unload everything, and boom, they lift something and they hurt their back because it's stiff and it's already primed for injury because it's not flexible.
Got it. Very good tip. Had no idea about that.
Yeah.
And where should people contact you?
They can call us at 785-PAIN. We're at 4505 82nd Street, Suite number 9. That's a couple blocks west of Quaker. Okay.
Very good. Thank you so much, Dr. Azab. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you.
All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Trends and Friends.